The movie begins with Cole at a party, searching for his brother. He keeps asking people about him until a girl tells him that his brother is in Jaden's room and asks him to control him. Cole goes upstairs and asks his brother to open the door, but he refuses, so Cole breaks the door down and goes inside. He finds his brother's body covered in wounds, and it becomes clear that something is not normal about him. His brother is hallucinating people who are dead as if they were alive, talking to him and taking him with them. Cole goes outside and sees people filming his brother and mocking him. Cole loses his temper, starts yelling at them, and tells them to stop filming. Suddenly, Duckett attacks him and stabs him with a knife. Duckett then goes outside, stabs himself, and commits suicide. After that, we see Mia at her family's house, where she is attending the anniversary of her late mother's death. She clearly isn't happy with her family, and there are problems between her and her father. During this time, she receives a call from Riley, the brother of her friend Jade, asking her to give him a ride home. Riley is sitting in the street with his friend Alex, who is smoking. Riley warns him that smoking is dangerous and could kill him, but Alex doesn't believe him. At that moment, Mia arrives. Riley gets into the car with her, and they drive off. Their relationship seems good, and they spend the whole drive singing together. Suddenly, Mia stops the car when she sees an injured animal on the road. She doesn't know what to do and decides to put it out of its misery by running it over with the car, but at the last moment she changes her mind, leaves it, and drives away. Later, she arrives at her friend Jade's house, and Jade thanks Mia for bringing her brother home. Mia starts talking to Jade, but Jade isn't paying attention. She's holding her phone and not really listening, because she's talking to her boyfriend Daniel. At that moment, Jade shows Mia a video on her phone made by their friend Haley. They see a girl who looks strange and seems completely out of it. Jade doesn't believe what she's seeing, and Mia suggests that they go out to a party to have some fun. After that, Liz, Jade's mother, arrives and apologizes to Mia for not being able to leave work and attend her mother's memorial. Jade goes to Liz and tells her she's going to sleep, then takes Mia and they leave the house. Outside, they find Riley waiting for them. He wants to go out with them, but Jade gets annoyed and refuses. Riley threatens to tell Liz that she went out behind her back, so Jade agrees. Mia plays another video, and Jade tells her it's just a trick and impossible to be real. They then arrive at the party, and Haley sees them and gets very upset that Riley and Mia are there. He mocks them. Mia goes inside and tries to talk to her friends, but everyone ignores her and no one seems to care that she's there. She tries calling her friend, but he doesn't answer. Jade comes over to check on her. At that moment, Daniel, Jade's boyfriend, arrives and greets them. Jade goes to talk to Haley, and he tells her that he's annoyed by Mia's presence, and that he doesn't like her. He tries to turn Jade against Mia and tells her that Mia wants to steal her boyfriend Daniel. Jade doesn't believe him and stays very confident in her friendship with Mia. Haley goes to film another video and looks for a volunteer. Mia agrees to try it because she wants to get their attention. Everyone starts cheering her on. Mia sits on a chair and is tied up. Haley explains that once the spirit enters her body, it can't stay for more than 90 seconds. Mia doesn't really understand and doesn't believe them. He then tells her that if she dies while the spirit is inside her, it will stay in her body forever. Haley brings out a candle and a strange hand, and we learn that Duckett is the one who gave it to them. The hand is covered in magical symbols and strange words. Haley tells Mia to hold the hand and ask it to talk to her. She does what he says, and suddenly a strange-looking person appears in front of her. Mia panics and gets terrified. No one else can see this person but her. Everyone starts laughing at her, and Jade doesn't believe what Mia is saying. Mia decides to prove it to them. She grabs the hand again and asks it to speak to her. Suddenly, another person appears with a disfigured face and a horrifying look. Mia follows Haley's instructions and allows the spirit to enter her body. Suddenly, Mia loses consciousness. Josh tries to wake her up, and she starts making strange movements and laughing in a terrifying way. It becomes clear that a spirit has entered her body. Her eyes look unnatural and her voice changes. Suddenly, the apartment door opens and slams shut violently. Everyone at the party is excited by what's happening, filming and laughing. Mia then talks to Riley and tells him that there is someone behind him, and that person wants to kill him. Josh tries to take the hand from her and put it back, but he can't pull it out of her grip. Suddenly the lights go out, everyone rushes in, and they manage to take the hand away from her. Mia returns to normal. Jade is extremely scared for her, while Mia says that what happened was incredibly fun and keeps laughing. Riley, on the other hand, is terrified. That night, Riley goes to his sister because he's scared to sleep alone after what happened, but she mocks him and tells him he's not a little kid anymore and can sleep by himself. Riley leaves and goes to Mia, asks to stay with her, and she agrees. Mia asks him if he was scared of the hand, and he tells her he was really scared. He then asks her how she felt when she held the hand, and she tells him it felt amazing and incredibly enjoyable. Riley asks her how her mother died, and she tells him that her mother took a very large amount of sleeping pills. Her father was asleep in the living room, and when he woke up and went to her room, he saw the door covered in scratches and found her mother dead, with splinters of wood under her fingernails. Mia has been depressed ever since. Riley comforts her and tells her that he and Jade will never abandon her. After that, Riley falls asleep, and Mia takes his phone. Suddenly, a strange hand touches him. The next day, Jade goes to Haley and asks if he's free today, telling him she's planning a party at her house. Haley tells her he's not free and that he has a party at 11. Jade tells him her mom is leaving the house at 9 and tries to convince him to come, then leaves. Later, Daniel goes to Jade's house. Liz opens the door, gets very angry, and slams it in his face because she doesn't approve of his relationship with Jade and thinks they're still just kids. Liz goes to Jade and tells her Daniel is at the door, then pressures her to let him inside. Jade opens the door for him, and Liz tries to trap him with questions, suspecting Jade wants to throw a party, but Daniel is smart and says he doesn't know about any party, so Liz leaves him alone. Liz then goes to Riley and asks him about the party. Riley tells her that Jade already explained everything and assures her there is no party at all. Liz goes to Jade's room and warns Mia that if there is a party, she'll be banned from the house forever. Mia agrees. After that, Liz leaves the house, and everyone starts getting ready for the party. Joss and Haley arrive and bring out the hand. Daniel sits in front of it. Mia asks them where they got the hand from, and they tell her it's the embalmed hand of a spiritual medium that was cut off, and that they can communicate with the dead through it. Joss ties Daniel up, and they start filming. Daniel holds the hand and asks it to talk to him. He panics, and everyone laughs at him. He allows the spirit to enter his body, and suddenly he looks terrifying, as if someone is choking him. Daniel starts speaking in a very strange way, staring at Mia with a horrifying look, and making unnatural movements. Then he sexually harasses Gail's dog, and everyone laughs at him. They take the hand away from him, and he returns to normal. Gail unties him. Daniel is furious and demands that Haley delete the video, but Haley refuses and mocks him. Upset, Daniel storms out of the house. Mia wants to try again and asks them not to film and to take the dog outside. They keep playing, summoning spirits, laughing at each other and at the weird things they do. Daniel comes back, sits with them, and seems happy. Riley wants to try, but Gail refuses, telling him he's still too young. Mia steps in and tries to convince Gail, saying it will only be for 60 seconds, but Gail still refuses. Riley insults his sister, embarrassing her in front of her friends, and she snaps back, telling him he's still scared to sleep alone. She leaves angrily. Riley goes to Mia and begs her to let him try for just 60 seconds, but Mia refuses. He tells her that she doesn't like him either, so Mia is forced to agree. Riley is tied up, holds the hand, and asks it to talk to him. Suddenly he gets scared and lets the spirit enter his body. Riley starts convulsing, apologizing over and over, saying he never meant to hurt her. He suddenly looks at Mia, speaking directly to her, telling her he doesn't want her to hate him. Mia realizes that the one speaking is her dead mother. The 60 seconds pass, But Mia refuses to let Riley return to normal because she wants to talk to her mother a little longer. She keeps telling her that she loves her and that life without her is hell. Suddenly Riley convulses again and starts smashing his head violently against the table, bleeding heavily until his face is covered in blood. He grabs his eye and rips it out. Josh tries to grab the hand, but Riley is thrown away and keeps slamming his head. At that moment, Jade walks in and is horrified by what she sees. She rushes over and reaches out, and Riley smashes his head into her hand and loses consciousness. Mia is left in shock. She goes to the bathroom and washes the blood off her hands. The police arrive and want to question her. Later, they interrogate everyone and contact Jade's mother to tell her what happened. Mia goes home with her father. He wants to talk to her, but she tells him she just wants to sleep. He insists on knowing what happened, and Mia gets into an argument with him, accusing him of hiding something about her mother's death and refusing to tell her the truth. She goes to her room, locks the door, opens her bag, and we discover that she has the hand with her. Jade and Liz are at the hospital with Riley, extremely worried. Daniel arrives and calls out. Mia comes out and tries to check on Riley, but Liz yells at her and tells her she never wants to see her face again. Mia goes to see Riley lying in the bed, feeling heartbroken for him, but Liz shows up and stops her, believing Mia gave him drugs. She threatens to call the police if she sees Mia again. Mia leaves, sees an elderly man, and stops to look at him. Suddenly, she sees her dead mother reflected in the glass. She turns around but sees nothing. She looks again and sees her mother walking away. Mia follows her into the bathroom. Suddenly, a door slams shut next to her. Mia is terrified. She goes to the door, calling out to her mother, and hears her asking for help. Mia tries to open the stall, but there's no one inside. She exits the bathroom in panic and sees Daniel standing in front of her. She tries to run, but he follows her, calling out to her and trying to calm her down. Daniel takes her home and tells her he has nowhere to stay and that if he goes back home, his parents will know something is wrong. Mia offers to let him stay the night. They arrive at the house, and Mia tells Daniel that the spirit that entered Riley was her mother's spirit because she recognized her name. Daniel tells her it wasn't her mother, and that she's just imagining things. Mia suggests trying again to make sure, but Daniel refuses. It becomes clear that they had a past relationship and used to love each other. Daniel falls asleep, and Mia watches her videos, looking through memories with her mother. She laughs and misses her deeply. After she falls asleep, Mia dreams about her relationship with Daniel and how things are good between them again. She sees her mother dead, with her father trying to save her. Mia looks at her hand and sees wood splinters under her fingernails. She panics and wakes up. She sees someone in the corner of the room. Suddenly, a woman appears and moves closer, her appearance horrifying. She grabs Daniel's leg and starts eating it. Mia is terrified and tries to wake Daniel, calling his name. Suddenly Daniel wakes up, and Mia has his leg in her mouth, her eyes looking unnatural. Daniel panics, grabs his clothes, and leaves. Mia tries to explain and justify what happened, but she breaks down crying, slaps herself, lights a candle, grabs the hand, and begs her mother to talk to her. Suddenly, her mother appears in front of her, and she looks terrifying. Mia asks her if she was the one who killed herself. The spirit tells her that she never meant to die, and that she wanted to live with her for the rest of her life. Mia is deeply affected by her words and starts crying. The spirit then tells her that Riley needs help. Mia remembers the moments she spent with her mother when she used to feel safe. We then return to Riley, whose face is badly damaged, while Jade and Liz try to clean him. Jade attempts to talk to him, but he doesn't respond. Suddenly, he bites her hand, falls to the ground, and starts smashing his head violently against the wall. Jade is terrified and starts calling for her mother. A man appears, laughing and licking the blood off the floor, while the nurses panic and restrain him. Later, everyone gathers at Jade's place, and she tells them that Riley is trying to kill himself. Mia asks if any of them are still seeing spirits, and they are confused by her question. Mia tells them that she saw her mother at the hospital and that someone attacked Daniel in her house. Jade gets upset when she finds out that Daniel was at Mia's house and insists that no one is seeing anything. She reminds Mia that Ducat once said spirits can imitate people. Mia asks about Ducat, and they tell her that he saw spirits twice, that they summoned spirits together, that Joss asked him for the hand and he agreed, then he stabbed his brother and later killed himself. Mia asks if it's possible to talk to his brother. That night, they all go together, but Cole mocks them and tells them they're bad friends because they failed to protect Ducat. He leaves and gets on the bus. Mia follows him, sits beside him, and tries to comfort him. Cole tells her that the spirits that entered Ducat's body destroyed his mind. Jade tells him that her brother Riley is going through the same thing. Cole explains that spirits grow weaker the longer they stay inside a human body. Jade is devastated for her brother and gets off the bus. Mia follows her. Jade blames Mia for everything, saying she never should have let Riley try it, and accuses her of having a relationship with her boyfriend as well. She tells Mia never to see her again and to stay away from her family. Mia tells her they need to help Riley. Mia takes the hand from Joss and tells them she'll handle it. Mia goes to the hospital and enters Riley's room. She's shocked by his condition. She lights a candle, places the hand in Riley's hand, and asks it to talk to him, but nothing happens. She blows out the candle and tries again, but still nothing happens. Mia suggests that she hold the hand herself and try to communicate with the spirit inside Riley. Jade warns her, scared for her. Mia holds the hand and starts talking to it. Suddenly, a little girl appears in front of her and speaks to her. Mia asks her about Riley, and the girl tells her she can take him with her. Mia agrees and allows the girl to enter her. Suddenly, Mia starts convulsing and sees people with horrifying appearances. She sees Riley being held by spirits. Jade pulls the hand away from her, and Mia wakes up in panic and emotional collapse, telling them she saw the spirits hurting Riley. They back away from her. Mia returns home, and her father tells her he wants to tell her everything. She sits with him, and he tells her that her mother left a letter before she died, but he was afraid to show it to her. He takes out the letter and reads it. Mia learns that her mother committed suicide and asked for forgiveness in the letter. Her father explains that he hid the letter so Mia wouldn't hate her mother. Mia breaks down, and her father hugs her. She realizes that her father wasn't to blame for her mother's death. At that moment, Mia sees her mother in the mirror. She leaves her father and goes to her room. She talks to her mother and asks why she wrote the letter. Her mother tells her that the one who read the letter wasn't her father, and tries to convince her that they are spirits imitating him. Max knocks on the door, and her mother tells her that her father wants to hurt her. At the same time, Max searches Mia's bag and finds the hand inside. Mia is terrified and doesn't know what to do. Her mother tells her to kill Max and put him out of his misery. Suddenly, the door breaks open and a figure that looks like her father but appears distorted attacks Mia, throws her to the ground, and starts choking her. At the same time, Max reaches the door trying to break it down. Mia sees a pair of scissors next to her and grabs them. Max bursts in to check on her, but she suddenly stabs him with the scissors and kills him. She is horrified when she realizes she has killed her father. Later we see Gail. Mia calls her and tells her that Riley is in pain. Gail says he's getting better, but Mia insists he's not okay and asks her to come to her house so she can explain everything. Gail agrees, leaves the hospital, gets into her car, and drives away, while Mia watches her. Mia enters Riley's room, and her mother appears. Mia wants to leave, but Liz asks her to stay. They sit and talk, and Liz apologizes to Mia for what she said earlier. Mia forgives her and asks Liz to leave her alone with Riley for a while. At the same time, Gail arrives at Mia's house. Mia apologizes to Riley. Riley starts moving, and it becomes clear that something else is inside him. He looks terrifying. Meanwhile, Gail is inside Mia's house and sees the hand on the floor. At the same time, the spirit taunts Mia, telling her that Riley belongs to them now and will never return to normal. Mia gets angry and grabs the scissors, about to stab the spirit, but she suddenly sees Riley and starts crying. The spirit appears again and continues to provoke her. We then cut to Gail, who finds Max bleeding. She calls Liz and warns her about Mia. Liz rushes to the room but finds neither Mia nor Riley there. Gail arrives at the hospital and sees Mia taking Riley away from the building. She runs after her. Mia reaches the road, and it becomes clear that her mother's spirit has taken control of her mind. Mia doesn't realize the spirit is evil. At that moment, a car is driving by and suddenly crashes into something. We see Mia lying on the ground, bleeding. We learn that she threw herself into the road, saving her brother. Later, we see Mia in the hospital. She sees Riley safe and healthy. She also sees her father and calls out to him, but he doesn't respond. Suddenly, the lights go out. Mia looks at her hands and sees that her fingers are broken. She realizes she's dead. She walks through the darkness and sees a hand in front of her. She grabs it. Suddenly, she sees a group of teenagers doing the same thing she and her friends used to do. This time, she is the spirit. And that's the end of our movie. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.